President Joe Biden, in his second State of the Union address to Congress, covered a wide range of topics, including the Russia-Ukraine war and U.S. ties with China. Here are top 5 quotes from his speech with explanation. Without further delay, let the video begin. If China threatens our sovereignty, we will act to protect our country. President Joe Biden wants to tell us through these quote, "Before I came to office, the story was about how the People's Republic of China was increasing its power, and America was falling in the world. Not anymore. I've made clear with President Xi that we seek competition, not conflict. I am committed to working with China, where it can advance American interests and benefit the world. But make no mistake, as we made clear last week, if China threatens our sovereignty, we will act to protect our country." And we did. And let's be clear, winning the competition with China should unite all of us. Putin's invasion has been a test for the ages. A test for America. A test for the world. President Joe Biden wants to tell us through these quote, "Putin's invasion has been a test for the ages. A test for America. A test for the world." Would we stand for the most basic of principles? Would we stand for sovereignty? Would we stand for the right of people to live free from tyranny? Would we stand for the defense of democracy? Such a defense matters to us because it keeps the peace and prevents open season for would-be aggressors to threaten our security and prosperity. 1 year later, we know the answer. Yes, we would. And yes, we did. Together, we did what America always does at our best. We led. We united NATO and built a global coalition. We stood against Putin's aggression. We stood with the Ukrainian people. To my Republican friends, there is no reason we can't work together and find consensus on important things. President Joe Biden wants to tell us through these quote, "We're often told that Democrats and Republicans can't work together. But over the past 2 years, we proved the cynics and the naysayers wrong." To my Republican friends, if we could work together in the last Congress, there is no reason we can't work together and find consensus on important things in this Congress as well. On my watch, American roads, American bridges, and American highways will be made with American products. President Joe Biden wants to tell us through these quote, "Buy American" has been the law of the land since 1933. But for too long, past administrations have found ways to get around it. Not anymore. Tonight, I'm also announcing new standards to require all construction materials used in federal infrastructure projects to be made in America. American-made lumber, glass, drywall, fiber optic cables. And on my watch, American roads, American bridges, and American highways will be made with American products. Let's come together and finish the job on police reform. President Joe Biden wants to tell us through these quote, "I signed an executive order for all federal officers banning chokeholds, restricting no-knock warrants, and other key elements of the George Floyd Act." All of us in this chamber, we need to rise to this moment. We can't turn away. Let's do what we know in our hearts we need to do. Let's come together and finish the job on police reform. Do something. Thank God we did, passing the most sweeping gun safety law in 3 decades. That includes things that the majority of responsible gun owners support, like enhanced background checks for 18 to 21-year-olds, and red flag laws keeping guns out of the hands of people who are a danger to themselves and others. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends and family members.